Welcome back, folks. I'm your host, Stickman Targaryen. Episode 2 of A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms gives us jousting tournaments, Targaryen royalty, and some really deep lore callbacks, all wrapped inside what looks like a quiet, slow episode, but actually isn't. Today, we're breaking down every hidden detail, reference, and character moment you might have missed in Episode 2, titled Hot Salt Beef. The episode opens with a glimpse into Sir Arlan of Pennytree's past. As the background narration lists the many houses Arlan served, we're shown his body, covered in scars. These scars silently tell his entire life story. A hedge knight, hundreds of battles, no glory, no banners. One injury stands out, a badly damaged hand. That wound is what ultimately kills him. This opening feels deliberate, almost like the show is telling us this is how hedge knights are remembered, if they're remembered at all. After the title sequence, Arlan gives Dunk his last coins, and they head toward Ashford. Along the way, Arlan sings a simple song about Ashford. It's cheerful, but sad, and once you hear it, it sticks. Then the rain comes pouring down. Forced to shelter under a tree, the show really drives home how brutal life is for a hedge knight. Their meal? Hot salt beef. Dry, tough, flavorless. Food meant to survive, not enjoy. That's why the episode is called Hot Salt Beef. It's the life Arlan lived, and the life Dunk is inheriting. As they continue their journey, Arlan's wound worsens. He grows weaker, more tired, and quietly, Arlan dies on the road. No banners, no witnesses, just another forgotten night. This moment sets the emotional core of the episode. What does it mean to live honorably if no one remembers you? Dunk mentions Arlan's past battles, including Redgrass Field, which immediately signals the Blackfyre Rebellion. Quick lore refresher. King Aegon IV legitimized all his bastard children on his deathbed. One of them, Daemon Blackfyre, was given the legendary sword Blackfyre, the same blade passed from king to king. Daemon believed the throne belonged to him. That belief started a civil war, the Blackfyre Rebellion. Arlan fought in that war and lost his nephew there. And even though the first rebellion is over, the Blackfyre threat will return 4 more times in Westeros history. This isn't just background, it's future setup. Dunk tries to get help from noble houses, including House Tyrell, but no one remembers Arlan. That's the brutal truth of Westeros. If you don't have a name, you don't exist. Just as Dunk and Egg are losing hope, they spot something incredible. House Targaryen has arrived, and Egg is terrified. We're introduced to several key Targaryens. Prince Baelor Targaryen, Hand of the King and heir. Maekar Targaryen, his brother Aerion Brightflame, Maekar's dangerous son. The tourney is being held to celebrate a 13-year-old noble girl's name day, and in classic Westerosi fashion, Dunk is mistaken for a stable boy. Again, just like Egg was in Episode 1, the theme continues, greatness hiding in plain sight. While tying up horses, Dunk meets Sir Roland Crakehall and Sir Donal of Duskendale of the Kingsguard. Donal mentions he came from nothing, a crofter's son. When Dunk asks how someone like that becomes Kingsguard, Donal replies, the same way crofters are made. Dunk misunderstands this as inspiration, but the line actually hints at power, politics, and inheritance. Still, for Dunk, it lights a fire. Sneaking into Ashford Castle, Dunk overhears Maekar and Baelor discussing missing princes, Daeron and Aegon. Yes, Aegon. Then Dunk finally meets Baelor and asks for help entering the tourney. Baelor remembers Arlan, but tests Dunk. He asks about the Grey Lion of Lannisport. Dunk answers correctly, Daemon Lannister. That's when Baelor knows. Dunk truly was Arlan's squire. Dunk is officially entered into the tourney. Baelor warns Dunk, only true sons of Pennytree may bear Arlan's sigil. Dunk needs a new one. So he turns to Tansel, the puppeteer, famous for performing Florian the Fool, a legendary romantic tale in Westeros. She agrees to paint his shield. Dunk chooses a sunset, Arlan's favorite. Egg adds an elm tree. A new identity is being born. Dunk needs armor. The cost? 800 silver stags. He doesn't have it. So he sells Sweetfoot, his horse, the last thing tying him to Arlan. But he promises, "I'll win him back." This moment hits hard, because it shows what Dunk is willing to sacrifice just for a chance. The first round begins. Egg spots his father, brother, and uncle in the crowd, confirming his royal identity and deepening the tension. We see banners from major houses: Lannister, Baratheon, Hightower, Stark, lineage, Targaryen. The tourney format is 5 versus 5, making it more chaotic and intense than typical jousts. That night, Dunk sits alone, thinking about Arlan, a man who lived 60 years, fought countless battles, and was forgotten. Dunk tells Egg, if he couldn't win, how can I? But then, the resolve. Dunk will fight tomorrow not for glory, but to protect the name of Sir Arlan of Pennytree. The episode ends with a dedication, in memory of Aziza Barnes, one of the show's writers who sadly passed away. This episode was subtle, emotional, and deeply powerful. It may feel slow, but it's laying the foundation for something special. Let me know in the comments if you're excited for episode 3. I'm Stickman Targaryen, and I'll see you in the next one.